Hey there people, this is the Huey Freeman, back with part 5 of Mega Man X3 Pacifist Edition. This time our opponent's Neon Tiger. You would think Neon Tiger's made from melee, but to be honest, he actually uses projectiles more than he uses melee, so... Start off outside in the jungle, or as jungle as a jungle can be, with trees with robotic parts on them. And we could take a shortcut, but we would miss out on the sub-tank, so we're gonna go all the way up and get that sub-tank if we get a good air dash. And those insects you see there are platforms that can be used. They can be enemies if you're too hostile with them, but since I'm a pacifist, it doesn't quite matter. So once we have the sub-tank, we'll head up. And again, we have these green enemies that refuse to let me go, so they even have the audacity to try to damage me. So we used the drill to go up and get the buster part for the armor. This is going to help us out. It's part of the reason why we needed to go back to Drill Rhino's stage. The other part is to beat Volt Catfish to gain his weapon. Charge shot, I'm actually not as much of a fan of this one as I was in the first two. You fire off two weapons, or two blasts, and they can combine to create a larger blast. But the thing is, the first blast, well, in my opinion, pretty much sucks. And even more than that, the charge shot takes too long to build up to be very functional in an actual fight. So... but who knows, that's just my opinion. So we head through the mini-boss door. We're here to take on a giant caterpillar. Reminiscent of a boss and Groundman stage in Mega Man and Bass. Or Bass, depending on what pronunciation you use. I'm going to try a weapon that I haven't tried, and I'm going to use the charged Blast Hornet weapon that can track this guy even underground, and see how that works. Hopefully it'll be a shortcut and it'll take him out faster. Although I'm wondering why, even though I have 4 targets, they're not targeting the other 2 parts of the mini boss, trying to take those out. But man, this is taking a while. I'm surprised. Maybe I should have stuck with the buster. I'm almost running out of this weapon doing this. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna switch. We just use the buster. As you see there, the charge shot worked there, but you saw how long it took for it to actually get to him. I had to plan the shot ahead. So after beating him, we get back through the boss door. As we head through this enemy-less section, and go ahead and take myself some ride armor, which basically means a little meat shield for X. So Zero gets a break for now. Don't really care about anything involved here. I'm just going to keep going. wonder if there's a heart tank. No, nothing up there. Keep going. No heart tank up there either. Just a mini boss door for Bit and Bite. Let's see if either of them are behind this door. Nope. Bit or Bite appear randomly when it comes to whether they're going to appear within a level. So we're going to head through these doors not knowing whether they're going to show up or not. And these enemies in the green, they are very annoying. They turn normal ground into death spikes. So you want to get over them quickly, and you want to make sure that you don't hit them for fear of somehow getting into the death spikes. There's the heart tank we were looking for. And now we're ready to take on Neon Tiger. Neon Tiger, typically, you would think he's a melee-based Maverick, but in actuality, he uses his tail to attack more often than not. Typically, he'll shoot high, low, and medium. He'll block a lot of your shots. Typically, if you're calm about his attacks, you won't have to worry. You're probably gonna have to use normal buster shots for most of this fight, because he blocks at certain times. It'd be better to just take advantage of what I have. He always goes in the same order too when you're far away from him and he's firing his shots. The third shot's the only one that actually would hit X if he's on the opposite end of the screen. He'll also climb on the wall at times as well, and depending, he'll either fire shots from the wall, or and then try to swipe at you, or he'll just safely land down below. That's most of his attacks. He does gain one extra attack, which you see here. He turns orange, dashes to the end of the screen, and tries to jump up to hit you. But he telegraphs it, so it's easy to see. And here we go. Oh no, he's really not that tough if you know what you're dealing with. I do remember the first time I took him on, I had a lot of trouble because I didn't understand. I just assumed he was firing randomly at me, so dodging became a pain. But that's part 5, and I'll see you guys later. Until then.